It's The Boys, the whole 7 seasons of The Office, Terminator, on to Terminator 2, Independence Day, Tropic Thunder. I watched Palm Springs. Next, I watched WandaVision next, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Then I watched Highlander. Then I watched Avatar. I watched Gremlins. And then I watched Superman. Then I watched Superman 2. And then I watched Watchmen. And then I got into the DCU, so we have Man of Steel. Next we have Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice, Ultimate Edition. Then I watched Zack Snyder's Justice League. Then I watched Wonder Woman. Then we have Aquaman. We have Solar Opposites. I watched Luca, The Truman Show, Black Widow. And then we have Loki. And then I finished watching Parks and Recreation, Batman Begins. We have The Dark Knight, The Dark Knight Rises, obviously Jurassic Park. And then I watched the second film, The Lost World. And then I watched Bumblebee. I watched MODOK, The Mitchells and the Machine. I watched Spectacular Spider-Man. Then I decided to watch The Shawshank Redemption. Then I watched Birds of Prey, The Fabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn. And then straight after I watched The Suicide Squad. And then I watched a little Tom Hanks film from 2000 called Castaway, the BBC show Ghosts. Next I watched Batman Returns. And then I watched the All Hail the King Marvel one-shot. I went with my dad to the cinemas to go watch Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. And then I finished Rick and Morty finally. Then I finished watching Marvel's Daredevil, Rush Hour 2. Next I watched Predator. Then I watched Predator 2. And then I watched Predators, Paul. And then I watched The Last Samurai. Next I watched The Cable Guy. Yeah, Liar. And then I watched Life. No, not that Life. This Life. Rocky. And then I watched the follow-up Rocky 2. And then I had Rocky 3. Then I watched Rocky 4. And I went on to Rocky Balboa. And then I rewatched Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Next I watched Free Guy. And then I finished watching What If? And then I watched Squid Game, Zombieland. And then I watched Zombieland Double Tap. And then I watched Final Destination. And then I watched the absolute classic that is Halloween. And then I watched the follow-up Halloween 2. And then I watched The Season of the Witch. Oh, sorry, Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. And then I have Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. Next, I watched Candyman. And then I watched the found footage film, The Blair Witch Project. So The Fly, the 1970 film directed by Ridley Scott that is Aliens. And then we have Alien 3. And then I watched Alien Resurrection, Halloween 2018. And then I watched The Cabin in the Woods, Prometheus. And then I watched Alien Covenant, Sinister, Dune Part 1. And then I decided to watch The Hunger Games. And then we have Hunger Games Catching Fire. And then I watched Dolomite Is My Name. And then I watched Eternals, Fantastic Mr. Fox, Meet the Parents. And then I watched Coming to America. And then I watched the most 90s film I've watched in my life, which is Face Off. And then I watched the Seth Rogen comedy that is This Is the End. And then I watched Pineapple Express. I know, I watched these films the wrong way round. And then I watched Austin Powers International Man of Mystery. And then I watched Austin Powers The Spy Who Shagged Me, Casino Royale. Next I watched Quantum of Solace. And then I watched Skyfall, Spectre. And then I watched Rocky 4, the director's cut. And then before I mentioned that I watched The Wonderful World of Jeff Goldblum Season 2. And then I watched Venom Let There Be Carnage, the Beatles Get Back documentary. And then I watched the Solar Opposites Christmas special. And then I decided to get a bit experimental and I decided to watch random episodes of The Simpsons. Well, not really. Then I watched Die Hard. Then I watched the sequel, Die Harder. And then I watched Die Hard with a Vengeance. And then I watched Live Free or Die Hard. Sure. So I watched M4's fan edit of The Hobbit. And then I watched Bad Boys for Life. And then I watched Candyman 2021. Oh, okay. And then we get to Spider-Man No Way Home. And then I watched the comic book film Dread. And then I watched No Time to Die. And then I watched Gremlins 2, A New Batch. And then I finished watching Hawkeye. And then for Christmas Eve, I watched A Christmas Story. And then for Christmas Eve, I decided to do a double feature with Home Alone 1 and Home Alone 2. And then for Boxing Day, I decided to watch a boxing film, Creed. And then I watched Creed 2. And then I watched the Steve Martin comedy Bowfinger. And then I watched the comedy film Yes Man. And then I watched the Sacha Baron Cohen film Bruno. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like. If you didn't, please leave a dislike. And I will see you in the next video.